Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Critical Condition. I'll be your host for today. My name is Mario. Over here on the right, we find Mitchell.
What's up?
So, before we get started with the show, have you been playing anything of significance lately?
Yeah, no, it's my birthday coming up, and Mario and I went out to Chatswood, and he bought me a nice little Switch.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I've been playing Xenoblade Chronicles 2.
Excellent. How are you finding it?
Yeah, it's good so far, man.
Yeah, I finally finished it.
Yeah, it was about damn time.
Yeah, I finally finished it. I finally bit the bullet and decided to end the story.
And now he's sad.
I am very sad. It's
He's
like
lost.
I have that very empty feeling that I had when I finished The Witcher 3. I was a man without direction, without a sense of purpose.
Yeah.
I don't know what to do.
I don't know.
Now, but anyway, so I've been playing Xenoblade. I actually managed to get the Xenoblade 1 running on my PC, which is pretty cool because I want to play it with like HD graphics. I do own the original, so to emulate it is not illegal. Like if you own the original. Probably modding it is, but hey, whatever. So with that in mind, let's go into the news segment of the show.
Yep.
So we have 3 items of news this week of what happened last week in video games. The first bit of news is that, did you know that almost $9 billion were spent on digital downloads in January?
Yeah, no, I was reading about that. I was actually going to pose that question to you as to why you think it is that people are more likely to download than they are to go into the stores and grab it.
Well, I think one, the digital stores have amazing sales on them all the time, which is something that brick and mortar stores don't.
Yeah.
You know, like sometimes a game that you can buy a physical copy for like $60, you can get digitally for $35. Terrible, like storage capacity in consoles, you know, you can, like in the PS4 and the Xbox One, you can expand, same as the Switch, you can buy an SD card, a micro SD card. So it's getting easier. There's easier access to games. You don't have to go to the store. You can buy it at midnight, you know, if
for the early access to
So if you're a gamer and you want to get the game early, or relative, like when I say early is like as soon as it launched at midnight, you don't have to, you know, weather the storm outside and you know, form any queues.
Sometimes, well, a lot of games are doing it now where they do like 1 day or maybe 3 day early access if you buy. Sorry, I got the hiccups. If you buy the game digitally.
Yeah. EA Games does a lot of that with their EA Access game service, which is, you know, quite good too. But yeah, I just wanted to just read a little bit of the article here that, as I was saying, close to $9 billion was spent on digital video games globally in the first month of this year. That's according to the latest SuperData report, which claims worldwide digital spending across all platforms rose by 11% year on year to $8.9 billion in January of 2018.
That's a lot of money.
That's a lot of money. The sector that saw the biggest growth was console games, which saw digital revenues rise by 57% year on year. This was attributed to the successful launch of Capcom's Monster Hunter World, as well as ongoing sales for the biggest fourth quarter 2017 hits. In fact, despite launching late in January, both Monster Hunter and Bandai Namco's Dragon Ball FighterZ reportedly sold over 1.5 million digital copies on consoles before the end of the month. This makes the latter the most successful fighting game launch in terms of digital console sales of all time.
Yeah, well, it is a pretty fun game to play, and as you were saying before, you went back onto it, and just because of the sheer number of people that are on it, they're getting so much better because they have to.
Yeah.
Because there's so many people on there, they need to get better.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean? Yeah.
But yeah, so to answer your question in regards to digital downloads, it's easier to access. It's immediate. If you have a good internet connection, like I do, you get it pretty quickly.
Yeah.
You don't have to wait around in lines. You don't have to talk to people. You don't have to deal with queues.
Be secluded for life.
And generally, sometimes it's cheaper. You
Yeah.
know, like remember last week's episode with Xbox Game Pass?
Yeah.
$10, man, you're going to get first-party games. That's a lot cheaper than what you're going to get at stores.
Yeah, exactly.
So, leading into our second story is Monster Hunter World is the best-selling game in Capcom's history.
Yeah.
So,
which is saying something, man.
That's saying something for a developer that made Street Fighter, made Resident Evil, Mega Man.
I was going to say Resident Evil. That game has sold so many freaking copies, and for this to easily surpass it as well.
So I think it goes to show that gamers for a long time have been intrigued and wanting the Monster Hunter games to come to like proper consoles, not tied to the handheld 3DS that it was for the 2DS, 3DS, PSP. Excellent portable games, but I think you need that fidelity in graphics.
You need that big screen feel when you're fighting monsters. Yeah. Pretty much. Like something that's so epic. Like when it's on your little screen, you're like, oh, okay, well, I'm bored of this now. I'll go and play something else or go and do something else. Whereas if you're on that, the hours go by and you're just like, oh, crap, I've got to go to bed now.
Yeah, no, look, congratulations, Capcom. I mean, you've hit it out of the park, though. They were in a lot of trouble a couple of years ago. Once Resident Evil 6 released, they were in trouble.
Yeah, because it wasn't the best game ever. So.
In fact, they were in such financial stress that PlayStation had to help them make Street Fighter 5. That's why PlayStation got it exclusive.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's still exclusive now, but I know at the time it did, and like that's a big thing for a company. Like, you know, for those of you that don't know, Street Fighter is the biggest fighting franchise in the world.
Yeah,
there's nothing like it. Arguably, Marvel versus Capcom is more popular in tournaments.
Yeah,
but in terms of nostalgia, in terms of people loving characters, like who in the world doesn't know who Ryu or Ken or Ryu, whatever, however you want to say it, Chun-Li, Blanca, Balrog, Guile. I'll keep going. Stop me.
I was going to say, but Ryu and Ken are the most well known.
Yeah, they're iconic fighting staples, if you will. Now, so third item is that Bethesda ranked as top-rated big publisher of 2017. What are your thoughts on that?
I can see why, because a lot of the games that they released were like big games that most people wanted to play, and they weren't crap games either. You know what I mean? They put the effort in storyline, graphic wise, game mechanics.
Yep.
And that's why they scored so highly on the what's the
on Metacritic?
Metacritic, yeah, that's what I was looking for. Yeah, that's why they scored so high on Metacritic.
Yeah, so the way they tallied all of this up was that they formulated this by combining the varying Metascores for all games in 2017 and concluded the average. Bethesda had Metascore of 79.9. Its highest scoring game was Wolfenstein 2: The New Colossus.
I think that had like 86 or an 89 rating.
A lot of people love the Wolfenstein franchise. Yeah. I personally never got into it. I've tried. I got the New Order. I always get to the same sort of bit and I'm like, I don't.
You lose interest.
Yeah, what's strange with me is that I've found myself not to be very... what's the word here? Very interested in World War II, even though it's an alternate universe and it's sci-fi and whatnot. I think I just prefer like space shooters, like sci-fi, like Halo and like New Age sort of, something like Destiny and things like that.
Something that piques your imagination and makes you think what you would do if you're in this situation. Like, not saying that World War II, but that's something that we'll never be in. Like I'm not, you know what I mean? Like,
I know
we can't go back in time and unless you're in a game that we're going to be talking about.
Yeah, I was actually just going to jump into it. If we didn't have one story that I forgot to mention, is that the PlayStation Plus games for the month of March, that if you have PlayStation Plus membership, you should probably check out if you don't have them already. Bloodborne is coming to the platform as a free download, and Ratchet and Clank on PS4. So excellent games. Very.
God, I haven't played Ratchet and Clank for. Far out. I can't even remember the last time I played.
Probably
Ratchet
PlayStation 2 days.
Yeah, it probably would be.
Yeah, because the PlayStation 3 days you kind of played different games.
Yeah.
I highly recommend you play it. I played it. Very good game. Very good game. So yeah, this week's releases.
Yep.
Sees the release. Well, it actually released already, but it's worth talking about because it is heralded as one of the best JRPGs in history, like all of the Japanese role-playing games. Surprise, surprise! Me talk about JRPG again.
Yeah, that's like you.
It's a bit of a slow month, guys.
People would just lose their minds if I started talking about JRPG other than Final Fantasy, wouldn't they?
Yeah.
I'd be like, what's going on?
What's happening?
Mario's corrupted him.
Well, you've got Xenoblade now.
Yeah.
Can't wait for you to get Xenoblade Fever. Now, Raiden Historia Perfect Chronology releases for the 3DS, made by Atlas. Now, it's a remake of a DS original, one that I unfortunately didn't get a chance to play. I sort of came into the DS JRPGs a bit late. The audience now that knows me knows that my favorite genre is Japanese role-playing games. So it's a big thing that it's out. I will wait for a sale though, because I have millions of games to play.
Yeah, the thing that drew me on this game was the whole time travel.
Yes.
Yeah, it's not something that I would want to do if I had the opportunity.
You would or wouldn't?
I would.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Excellent.
But what period of time would you go back to?
Jeez.
I've got a couple that I'd go back to, actually.
A time period I would go back to. I think back to the 90s.
Only to 90s.
Yeah, just to relive the No, anyway.
I thought you were talking about Mbop.
Mbop. No, I don't want to relive Hanson days. God, no. Okay, scrap the 90s. No Backstreet Boys. No, like to make it a little bit more interesting. You know what? I'd really like to find out what happened, how the pyramids were actually built.
Yeah, I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, that's something I would, but
that'd be cool.
I wouldn't survive. I'd die pretty quickly in that era, I think.
Possibly, you'd be slaved.
Yeah, I'd be slaved.
I've got a couple of periods that I'd want to go to. I'd want to go to dinosaurs.
Yep.
I'd want to go to.
So you'd be eaten.
Yeah, to as Rome was becoming a massive empire. Just to see it.
You could become a priest. You could become Father Mitchell.
Just to see some of the battles as well. Although I'd be way too tall, I'd stick out like a sore thumb.
You could predict the future, but then again, you wouldn't speak. They spoke Latin back in those days. Yeah. You'd be like, what? Where's the meat pie?
Yeah. I'd be considered one of those bloody.
Like a Viking or something.
Or a barbarian. Yeah, just coming in from Germany to try and rape and pillage.
Jesus Christ, that escalated quickly.
Well, that's what the barbarians did.
No, I know. We're quoting history here, folks.
And maybe the Dark Ages.
Sure,
that'd be fun to go and see.
Send me a postcard. Now, so with the game, time travel aspect, guys. So there's alternate timelines that you kind of jump across. So once the path on one sort of gets blocked, you kind of have to go back in time. This could be like a messenger getting stuck in a cave. It could be a whole variety of things. The game, interestingly enough, starts as your whole band of explorers, I guess.
Merry
men get absolutely slaughtered, and you jump into a river for your safety.
They're not so merry anymore.
They're not very merry. So, I'd highly suggest you check it out. There's a reason why people love this game. I would too if I didn't have a lot of stuff to play, namely Xenoblade Chronicle 1. But in that regard, so that pretty much concludes the games releases that we're kind of excited about. Yeah. You know, Moss came out as well for VR. Bravo team, but we don't have a VR unit, so
we can't really
there's pointless.
comment.
It'd be pretty pointless to. But hey, check it out if you have a VR unit. You know, let us know what they're like.
Yeah, especially you, Jason.
God damn it, Jason! Start writing, man. Come on. Now with game releases this time last year.
Yep.
Nier
Automata.
Yep.
Yeah, you loved that game, didn't you?
Yeah, it's really good. In fact, I actually recommended Anthony from work. I told him to, because he said, "Hey, it's on sale on Steam for like $30." I'm like, "You should probably get it."
Yeah.
Like, especially because I know what type of games he likes, and you know, I said this game will make you question the existence of humanity and what it is to be human. That's the extent of the reach of the story. Oh man, there was some deep
stuff.
stuff. And also the release of Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Wildlands, which incidentally has a massive player base. People are still playing it. So good on them.
Unlike good on them.
Yes.
Unlike Call of Duty World War II. Oh, that game is cancer.
Wow.
Man.
Damn, man, that's just brutal.
Yeah, it is. It's not fun, especially because you're playing. I don't know, MMO. The multiplayer part of it's not fun. Like the storyline, it's good. The multiplayer part of it is it's not fun. They need to fix up quick scoping.
Yeah.
Without fail.
Well, that used to be a really bad thing in not Call of Duty, Counter-Strike.
Yeah.
That used to be a bad thing.
And it just makes people not want to play it. Yeah. And that's why I stopped playing. I was just like, no, I can't be bothered. Because you're running around, you come around a corner and some wanker is bloody well quick scope and I'm going to swear, so I'm going to keep...
All right, calm down. It's okay. Think rainbows and butterflies. Sunshine and lollipops? No?
Teaspoon of sugar. Helps the medicine go down. Mary Poppins. Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, actually, funny that you should mention that. I saw a trailer for the new Mary Poppins on my phone, and I said, why? I never liked Mary Poppins to begin with, and I'm like, why is this still a thing? Let it die. Let it just fade into oblivion. I'm sorry, I never got that movie. Same as, what's the other one? Not Gone with the Wind.
What happens in it?
Actually, no, Sound of Music.
Sound of Music.
Oh my God. I'm sorry for anybody that loves that movie. I'm sorry.
You don't like The Hills being alive?
No.
With the Sound of Music?
Let the hills die. Jesus. No,
you're just killing off everything tonight.
Oh man, that's the type of mood I'm in.
We'll have to go back in time. Jeez.
Radiant Historia, here we come. So apart from me crapping on movies that are absolutely loved by everybody, I'm sorry. I just wanted to quickly discuss with you something that I think is in critical condition. The DC movie universe.
Yeah, I can see that.
What is going on there, man?
Yeah, I don't know. I think the DC have kind of pushed out movies to try and compete with Marvel, and they just haven't been putting the script writing into it, the storyline into it. Like the acting isn't that bad.
No, the acting. I don't think the acting is bad. Some people don't like Ben Affleck as Batman, but hell, not even Ben Affleck likes himself as Batman, so you can't falter that.
But yeah, I think that's the reason why DC are just losing. They're losing the fight, and they're losing their way with the whole way that they're shooting the movies, who they're getting to write it. I understand that they're under a deadline, and they're just trying to push it out.
Yep.
But maybe just let Marvel have a movie come out this year that you're not competing against. Just
Yeah.
bring out one next year that's got a really good storyline, so people will want to come back and see DC movies.
And I think that's what the good thing that Christopher Nolan did with Batman Begins, The Dark Knight, not so much Rises, but just because I just thought Bane was a weak character.
I know you don't like Bane.
No.
But see, Christopher Nolan as a director is brilliant. Like,
Yeah, no, he's fantastic. Didn't he do Inception?
Yeah.
Yeah, like that's one of my all-time favorite movies.
He's one of my top 3 directors.
Yeah.
Ridley Scott's probably number 1.
Oh yeah, that's a guy, Alien, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the one that's done, like, he did Gladiator as well. He did Kingdom of Heaven as well.
Oh yeah, that's the one with Orlando Bloom, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a good movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. That was alright.
He's probably done one of my, like, it's going to sound really weird, but a romantic movie, which was A Good Year.
A Good Year?
Yeah, it's humorous. And it's all shot in the south of France, so like visually it looks spectacular. You should check it out. I think you'll like it.
I probably will. I'm just giving you shit.
Yeah, I know. But...
yeah, sort of like the expansion of The Witcher. Everything relatable back to games. No. Yeah, rom-coms. They're all good.
Well, it wasn't a romantic comedy. It was just a romance. Yeah.
Yeah, fair enough. Any movies that you're excited about coming out? Are you gonna see Marvel Infinity War?
Yeah, I'm gonna see that for sure. I'm also gonna go see Cock Blockers when it comes out.
Oh yeah.
I really want to see that. That looks hilarious.
It looks actually pretty funny.
Yeah.
It does indeed.
What about yourself? Are you looking forward to any movies or not?
Ready Player One.
Yeah,
really want to see that. I read the book when we were overseas.
Yeah.
And I really want to see that.
No, that looks really good. It's directed by Spielberg as well. So.
Oh, then you know it's going to be good.
Yeah. It's just, yeah.
Like E.T.?
Huh?
Like E.T.?
Oh,
no.
I thought you said you'd like some tea. I'm like, man, we're shooting a show.
But the tea's so nice. But so with that in mind, guys, let us know what movie you're looking forward to, what game releases you're looking forward to. Let us know if you've played any of the games that we've talked about over the shows in the last year.
Let us know if you like us.
Yeah, because we're feeling a bit down at the moment. Well, me personally, I'm I'm struggling at the moment with emotions.
Yeah, he wants to kill everybody.
Yeah, no, because then if it actually happens, we have evidence.
Oh, true.
Yeah, so no, I'm good. No, but with that in mind, guys, I hope you've enjoyed the show. And if you have any comments or suggestions, please leave it in the comment section below.
Or if you want to contact us, you can contact us on askuscc@gmail.com.
Which is also in the description below.
So yeah, guys, if you've got anything at all you want to talk to us about, crap on us about, we're quite happy to hear from you. So just leave them in the comments box.
Let us know how you like the new format of the show. A lot of people came up to me and said, hey, I liked it, but nobody left a comment.
Yeah.
So leave a comment. Let us know what we could improve, what we could do better, and hopefully entertain you more in the future. So until next time, have a fantastic night.
Night, guys. I'm going to go have a cup of tea now.
Cup of tea?
Cup of tea.
Oh.